Alright, so I got all my stuff together. See what we got right here is about, let's say about 250 grams of wheat, whole wheat linguine pasta. Great value brand because it's cheap. Still good though, good quality, but it's a lot of pasta for one person, but y'all know I can eat. And I got right here about a pound of shrimp. I don't know if it's about a pound. Yeah, I think it's about a pound, maybe a little bit more. But a pound of shrimp, raw. You're gonna need olive oil. Doesn't care what kind you use. I use 100% just because I can. I always cook everything, mostly everything that I use to cook with always has Italian dressing in it. Love Italian dressing. And some white wine right here. The only time I'm ever gonna use alcohol is for cooking. For seasonings, you got black pepper. I don't know if you can see that. Fucking focus down. Shit's bright as hell. Fuck it. Got some soul food seasoning. You don't have to use soul food seasoning. I use it just because of the spices that's in it. Perfectly up to you what you want to use. But what's the main ingredients is the black pepper, lemon pepper. Doesn't matter what kind. And then parsley flakes. Parsley flakes is for when everything's done. And this right here is about a 1/4 cup of butter. 1/4 cup of butter. And then soda. This is for me. Give me a second. You are going to need a knife. This right here is my knife of choice. My favorite knife. I've had this knife ever since I was in college at UNM. Yeah, that's right. I hit that bottle. I was trying to be cool. And this right here, y'all think what it is? Oh, this right here is fucking cut myself earlier, but yeah, this is a shallot. I don't know what a shallot is. It's a type of onion, and it's a really good onion. It's like a sweet onion. Not really sweet, but it has a really kind of sweet. I can't describe the fucking taste. You just gotta buy a shallot and cook with it and see how it is. But it's good. Better than it's like in between a garlic and an onion. Maybe. Alright, so got my noodles in the pan, the wheat noodles. I put them in there whole. I don't like to break them. Just something personal. But you don't have to have a saucepan this big, but it's okay to have a big one. It's kind of a deep saucepan, so I want to start this off on low, like a medium-high heat. Let's see, what's the lighter at? Let's see. Yeah, let's see. So that's about a low. It's about a medium. It's about a high. So I want a low medium. That's good right there. Low medium. Let that get hot for a little bit. And let's see. Yeah. So over here, you got my butter, the shallots I cut up. We got the shrimp right here, peeled and everything. Doesn't look like a lot, but it's because it ain't. And then white wine right here. I'm really not too good for measurements. I only measured out the butter just because it looks cool, just sitting in a glass. But I usually eyeball everything. Sometimes I want more. Other days I'll make it with less. Doesn't matter. I'm turning on this damn fan. You can't hear shit. I hope you guys can hear me with that fan I was on, everything I was saying. But, yeah, so, got my noodles going, got that bitch on high right there. I usually like to, and put it in with the noodles. I think I said this in the other video, where it keeps it from clumping together. I'm not sure, but, it's about all I'm gonna put in there. Stir it up real quick. Where's the pasta thing? Let me see. Yeah, I'll use that one. Give that a quick stir. Now, if you're watching this video and it's your first time cooking shrimp, keep in mind that shrimp cooks really fast. So if you got something like noodles, or say if you make this recipe with rice, then you're going to want to cook the rice and noodles ahead of time. Let it already be like about halfway done before you start cooking the shrimp. If you're cooking stuff like chicken or beef with this recipe, which still works and it still is very delicious, then let's see, then it'll cook about the same time. Chicken is a little more faster. Beef is a little more slower. Beef is about the same. I guess it's about the same as chicken, but anyways, shrimp cooks really fast. So, got my shrimp. What I'm gonna do is see. I think that's already heated up enough. Yep. Got my spatula. Pour that around there. Let that melt. I don't want it to all melt or burn away, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn the heat down just a little bit. I want it to just simmer. I want to keep as much of that butter as I can. Let it melt just like that. Swirl it around. Go ahead and add the shallots. Saute up the shallots for a little bit. Get all that flavor at the bottom. Over here, grab my olive oil. See, again, I'm not gonna measure it. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Just about that much olive oil. See how that plays out. Yeah, that's pretty good. See, I'm gonna turn the heat up just a little bit more. Right there. I think I turned it down too much. I gotta wait for it to heat back up again. Get all that in there. Oh man, it already smells delicious. If y'all could smell this, oh man. Still boiling. Keep a quick stir. Always keep an eye on the noodles. Don't neglect them. If you do that, they'll clump regardless of how much olive oil you put in there. Got that going. Got that steaming up again. Yeah. Then right now is where I like to add the white wine. Stir it up a little bit. There we go. Oh, that's maybe about a 1/4 cup white wine. Oh, it smells so good. If a lot of y'all don't cook with alcohol, I've never cooked with alcohol before, and you don't want to try it, just to let you know, the alcohol burns off and what's left is just the white wine vinegar flavor. So, it's not an alcoholic dinner. So don't worry, you're not going to be ingesting, you're not going to be getting drunk off this meal. That's what I'm trying to say. Just letting the alcohol burn off. You can see all the alcohol and the water burning off right there. Alcohol has a I think a higher evaporation temperature than water, so it'll burn off quicker than the water will. So I'm gonna go ahead, turn up the heat a little bit, get things that's about high. Get that nice white. Oh man, that smells delicious. So to get that going, just keep stirring it up like I'm doing. Let it sit there. I'm over here, stir my noodles. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and toss my shrimp in. That coated. Spread it out across the pan like that, so it cooks all the way. And so yeah, this how your shrimp will look. If it's your first time cooking shrimp, you'll know the shrimp is done once the shrimp turns white and like a white, pink, orange. You'll just know when it's done. It cooks really fast. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that sit there, let my noodles sit there, and I'll get back to you. I forgot to show you that it's just been about 2 minutes since I paused it, but I done put my seasonings in there. Again, it's just a personal preference of how much you want, but I went ahead and put all the lemon pepper, the soul food, Italian seasoning, and the black pepper. Now what I'm gonna do is just shake up the Italian dressing sauce. You don't have to put this in there, but I like it just because of the vinaigrette and just the flavor that it has in it. So I like to pour this in there with it. Stir that around. Look at how good that looks right there. And you can tell just by leaving it in here for about that 2-3 minutes. Look at that, the shrimp's already pink and white. Cooked fast. My noodles are done, so I'm just letting them sit there. And while this is right here, I'm just gonna go ahead. Once you get it this far, I went ahead and added about a quarter cup more butter again, just because it looked like I needed. So I'm gonna go ahead and cover this up, let the steam in there, cook the rest of the shrimp. And over here, so noodles are done. So I'll go ahead and pause it, strain it, then I'll show you what to do with the noodles. Okay, so my noodles are strained, and this is what I like to do. I just put just a little bit, just a little bit of olive oil. I forgot why I do this, but I met a French guy at UNM who told me that doing this to your noodles after it's done locks in the starch and it keeps it from drying out and sticking together. So I've been doing it ever since. Oh my god, that shrimp smells so good. And so just you can see just a little bit goes a long way, you could tell just by the coating of it. But go and stir those up. And you can't tell already, but I like to use a lot of butter. A lot of things. That's my downfall, but I don't care. Should be cooking with like that non-dairy, like that non-dairy type of butter, that low-fat, 0-calorie or whatever. But I haven't bought it yet, so doesn't matter. Normally, this recipe will call for lemons, but I don't have any lemons right now. But normally what I would do right now, I have lemons cut up. I'd have a half a lemon, and I'd squeeze it all over the noodles, and I'd squeeze the other half in the pan with the shrimp. It just makes it taste so much better. So when you're doing this recipe, do that. Try it, see how that tastes, and if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. But in my opinion, it tastes really good. I just love lemon with everything. But I don't have any tonight. I'm kind of bummed, but it's okay. So for a little alternative, I'm just gonna put a little bit of lemon pepper, just to give it something. There you go. Noodles are done. Let's go check on our shrimp. Shrimp's about done. You can tell. Let's see. Yep, that's a very good looking, delicious white wine butter sauce. Now I'm gonna go ahead and leave it uncovered and let the rest of the wine, the alcohol, burn off. Or you just eat it straight up like that. I don't care. Doesn't really matter. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it off like that for a bit. So next time you see this, it'll be on a plate and ready to eat. And so yeah, so the noodles are done. That's almost done. I'm just letting it sit there until it kind of, what's the word? Like when you're simming off the water to get the juice to thicken. It's I can't believe I forgot that word. It's like a, what is it here? It's like basically what I'm doing is letting the water and the alcohol burn off more, and I'm letting the juice thicken up. I forgot what that's called. Fuck it. If you know what it's called, you know what it's called. But if not, then that's what you do. So, yeah. My phone's dying. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this. Okay, so here it is. All finished up. Oh man, look at that. It looks so good. So noodles are done. I put that at the bottom of this plate and put the shrimp and the white wine butter sauce all over it. And then I added, as you could tell, or maybe if you can't tell, a lot about parmesan and the parsley flakes to give it some look and presentation. Then I drizzled some of the Italian dressing around the plate rim, just to make it look cool. It looks sloppy as hell, but fuck it, I don't care. This ain't the Food Network. But, yep, so I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of this right now. Some of y'all will be able to see this photo tonight, which, no, you'll see it today, but you will have seen the photo of it last night. It's kind of chipped out. But yep, there it is. It's Cooking with Joseph, another gourmet shrimp pasta meal. With my little sister, as the camera girl. So shout out to her. I'm gonna tag her in it so her friends can see what I cook and do. But yep, that's it.